Stop. Before you scroll, look at this, the dollar bill. You've seen it 1,000 times, but you've never really looked. Because if you did, you would have asked one question. Why is there an eye on it? Not a logo, not a number. An eye. Watching. Some ideas aren't invented. They don't start. They appear, disappear, then come back in a different form. And the idea of the eye is one of them. Long before money, before governments, before systems, humans felt something they couldn't explain. The feeling of being watched, not by a person, by something. In ancient Egypt, this wasn't imagination. It became structure. The eye meant awareness, total awareness. To see everything was to understand everything, and to understand everything was power. Not symbolic power, real power. Those who saw ruled, those who were seen followed. That split, observer versus observed, is one of the oldest systems ever created, and it never really disappeared. It just evolved. Centuries later, Europe rediscovered fragments of ancient thinking, not copied, reinterpreted, refined, and the eye came back. But this time, different. Placed inside a triangle, no longer about a god, now about something else. Order, structure, system. The message changed. Not something is watching you, but there is a system, and it sees everything. Then came something new, a different kind of power. Not kings, not empires. Design, the United States, built intentionally, and systems that are built to last encode themselves. So they chose a pyramid, stable, hierarchical, built from many, rising to one, and at the very top, an eye, not decoration, a statement. The structure is unfinished, but it is being observed. Then it moved from a seal to money, the dollar, and everything changed, because now the symbol wasn't hidden. It was everywhere, every transaction, every country, every system tied to it, and without realizing it, you kept seeing it, again, and again, and again. Now look deeper, because the symbol doesn't live alone. It sits on a system, finance, not just money, a network, and at its visible core, Wall Street. From the outside, just buildings. From the inside, a machine, where decisions become consequences, where data becomes power, where perception moves markets, because markets don't run on numbers alone, they run on belief. At the center of that system, Federal Reserve, European Central Bank, they control flow, money, liquidity. They don't show power. They don't need to, because modern power is quiet, invisible, but constant. Now go back to the eye, because this is where it gets precise. This isn't just a symbol, it's a structure, 3 parts, the eye, the triangle, the light. The eye triggers instinct. Humans react to being watched. Even the idea of it changes behavior. No force required, just awareness. The triangle creates order, from many to one, a system, a hierarchy, and at the top, the eye, above everything. Then the light, radiating outward, not passive, active, shaping perception, guiding attention. Put it together, perception, structure, influence. That's control. And modern finance? It already sees. Every move tracked, every pattern analyzed, every risk calculated. Not mystical, structural, but the symbol adds something else, a feeling, that there's always a higher level, a top layer, a place where everything connects. This is where people split, some ignore it, some overthink it, but most miss this. The symbol doesn't need to be true, it just needs to feel true, because feeling drives behavior, and behavior builds systems. Yes, there is hierarchy. That's real. At the base, millions. At the top, very few. That's not a theory, that's structure. But when you combine structure with symbolism, it becomes something else, a narrative. And narratives are powerful because they simplify what you don't understand and fill what you can't see. So, a system exists becomes someone controls everything. Reality is quieter, but sharper. There's no single controller, but there are centers, nodes, layers of influence, some visible, some not. And here's the truth most people miss. Real power doesn't announce itself. It's built into the system, into rules, into design. The people at the top, you probably don't know their names, but their decisions reach you anyway, through prices, through markets, through money. So, what is the all-seeing eye? Not proof, not control, but a message that survived for thousands of years. To see is to know is to influence is to control. Now look again, a dollar, a pyramid, an eye. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's the simplest explanation of power ever created. And whether you see it or not, you're already inside the system.